Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will delve into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, and now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has identified Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 2.66. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has faced a decline of 4.43%. This results in an average loss of 1.11% per day since it was categorized as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, and further declines within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of nearly 20% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of over 36% to just under 14%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a change of approximately 6%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could vary from a decrease of nearly 6% to an increase of over 43% in the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would imply a future price somewhere between $184.77 and $281.56. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline: Apple's stock price ended at $196.25 on Wednesday, after losing 1.14%. The Apple stock price fell by 1.14% on the last day, Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, from $198.51 to $196.25. It has now declined for 4 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.20%, ranging from a day low of $193.25 to a day high of $199.44. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, but remains down by 4.8% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 17 million shares, despite the falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, slightly increasing the risk over the next couple of days. In total, 66 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $12.940 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 24.55%, or $63.85, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Apple is making headlines today as it explores the integration of artificial intelligence into its Safari web browser, a move that could potentially sever its long-standing partnership with Google. This strategy was revealed during testimony by Eddie Q, Apple's Senior Vice President of Services, at a U.S. Department of Justice hearing. The implications of this pivot are significant. The shift toward AI search capabilities could not only revolutionize user experience on instant searches, but also diminish Google's dominance in that space. The announcement has already had immediate ramifications in the market, with Alphabet's stock experiencing a notable drop, losing approximately $160 billion in market value as investors reacted to the news. The move is likely to pressure Google further, raising concerns about its future profitability as Apple takes proactive steps to enhance its Safari browser. In the short term, this development could bolster Apple's stock by showcasing its innovation and ability to pivot in response to market demands. However, it could also invite regulatory scrutiny as Apple expands its services. Long-term, if Apple successfully integrates AI search, it could reshape competition in the tech industry and increase user engagement, potentially leading to higher revenue streams. Additionally, Apple is facing legal challenges with a $95 million settlement related to Siri's privacy issues. As the market adjusts, investor sentiment surrounding Apple's ability to navigate these hurdles will be crucial in the coming months. Overall, the strategic direction toward AI and the evolving landscape could position Apple favorably in both the short and long term. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Apple a cautious grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Apple a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On the same day, Scotiabank assigned Apple a perform grade with a downgrade action. Also on that Friday, Piper Sandler assigned Apple a neutral grade with a downgrade action. Additionally, on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, Wedbush assigned Apple an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell, while the price-to-book ratio is deemed a strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, there have also been some negative signals which may impact near-term developments. The Apple stock currently shows sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, presenting a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, as the long-term average is above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance is expected around the levels of $205.15 and $206.13. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025. And so far, the stock has declined by 8%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased amidst falling prices yesterday, which could serve as an early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 5 days ago. Bollinger Bands provided a buy signal 22 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 5 days ago. The long-term moving average also shows a sell signal from 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 2 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 4 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 44 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages reflects a buy signal from 39 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $188.38. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with strong trading volume, the risk is assessed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $6.19 between its high and low, which equates to 3.2%. For the past week, the stock exhibited a daily average volatility of 2.62%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.44. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $198.85. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. Conversely, for those already holding the stock, this might be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple faces its first support level at $188.38. Should this support level hold, it could present a favorable entry point with the expectation of a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Parek Kevin, who bought and sold 39,275 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 24.186. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 2,241,497 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple exhibits several negative signals and is currently situated within a broad and declining trend. Consequently, we anticipate that its performance will remain weak in the upcoming days or weeks, leading us to maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. Following an analysis of the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 8th of May, we expect Apple to open higher by approximately 6.33 cents and begin trading at $196.31. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is advisable not to base your investment choices solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.